Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now I'm going to show you how to do this little and large stitch or you can call it the tall and short stitch. It's up to you because we're going to be using UK treble crochets and double crochets. The work itself gets this nice sort of wavy on the bottom, and you get this nice wave on the top. You get nice straight edges as well. The stitch count for this is 8 and then add 5. So do as many sets of 8 as you want your blanket or your project to be, and then add an extra 5 stitches to your chain. So just use the hook size it tells you on your label. You can use any yarn you want for this, any yarn at all. Now I'm going to do my chain in sets of 8. As many sets of 8 as you want. Put it along a measuring tape until it's as big as you want your project to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Don't do your chain too tight. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2. So now we're going to add an extra 5 stitches. 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. That keeps the pattern symmetrical because the stitch count is 8, but it's 4 small stitches and 4 larger stitches. That makes up your 8, and this extra 5 is going to keep the pattern symmetrical. So into the second stitch in the chain, 1, 2, you're going to do a double crochet. So just go straight into the stitch, pull your yarn through, yarn over and pull through. That's you made 1 stitch. We're going to do 4, so that's 1. You need 4 double crochets. 2, 1 into the next stitch is 3 and 1 into the next stitch is 4. Now you're going to do 4 treble crochets, 1 into each stitch until you've got 4. So yarn over and into the next stitch, pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. That's 1. 1 into the next stitch, 2, 1 into the next stitch, 3 and 1 into the next stitch is 4. Now we're going to go back to your double crochets. We're going to do 4 double crochets and then 4 treble crochets. 4 double crochets, 4 treble crochets, 4 double crochets, 4 treble crochets, all the way along the length of your chain. So we're going to do 4 double crochets. Straight into the next stitch, pull your yarn through, yarn over and pull through 2. That's 1, 1 into the next stitch, 2, 1 into the next stitch, 3 and 4. Now your 4 treble crochets. Yarn over this time, pull through 2 loops, yarn over through 2 loops. That's 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then go back to your double crochets. So I'm at my last 4 stitches and I'm going to do my 4 double crochets. So 1 into that stitch, that's 1, get some more yarn there, 1, 2, 3 and 1 into that last stitch, that's 4. And this is what you have. You've got this little up and down, up and down, up and down. So now we're going to reverse what we've done. So you're going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. That's your first treble crochet. So turn around and into the next stitch. So that, count that as 1. So into the next 3 stitches you're going to put 1 treble crochet. So yarn over and into the next stitch. Not that one right at the bottom there. Go into the next stitch. Yarn over through 2 loops, yarn over through 2 loops. So that counts as 1 and that one's 2. So another one makes 3 and another one makes 4. Now you're going to do 4 double crochets, 1 into the top of each of these stitches. So we're reversing it. You'll always have little stitches on top of the tall ones and tall stitches on top of the little ones. So into the next stitch, that's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then we'll do 4 treble crochets. So yarn over, that's 1, into the next stitch, 2, into the next stitch, 3 and into the next stitch. That's 4. And we'll go back to the double crochets, then the treble, then the doubles, then the trebles. And that's it. That is the pattern repeat. 1, 2, 3 and 4. All the way along, alternating between the bigger stitch and the little stitch. So that's alternating between your treble crochets and your double. So I'm on my last stitch and I finished this row with treble crochets. So I'm going to go into that last stitch, I'm going to chain 1 this time and turn my work. Now we're going to reverse it again, and look at this pretty pattern emerging. It's so pretty. Right into the very first stitch this time. When you do a double crochet, when you start with your double crochets, you go right into the very first stitch. But when you start with your treble crochets, your chain is your first stitch and you'll go into the second one. So we're going to do a double crochet into this stitch, and then we'll do a double crochet into the next 3, so that gives you 4. And then you'll do your treble crochets, 1 into each of these little double crochets here. Then you'll go back to your double crochets and do 4. Back to your treble crochets and do 4 in these little stitches all the way along, and that's what you'll keep repeating. And you'll know when you've done a mistake because your pattern will show it right away. So right into this very first stitch. So we've got our 4 tall stitches, so we need our 4 small stitches. So that's your 4 double crochets. That's your 4 single crochets. 1 into each stitch. 1, 3 and 4. Now we'll do our treble crochets, 1 into each of these smaller stitches, and you should have 4. It should be 4 of each. You're just going to alternate it between the double crochets and the treble crochets. So we're on the bigger ones now. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and you'll do that all the way along, and this is what you get. I'm going to show you the bigger piece that I've got done. And this is my bigger piece, nice and soft. This is just a red heart yarn. It's just a spare 2 balls that I had, and they don't have a label on them, so I can't even show you the label. But you can use any yarn for this pattern, and it's so pretty, and it's completely reversible as well. Thank you to everyone who's been visiting my coffee page and just donating or buying me a cup of coffee. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'll leave a link underneath the video, and please subscribe to the channel. Click on the subscribe button. It's completely free to subscribe to any YouTube channel. Just click on that red subscribe button, and if you click on the bell icon, YouTube will tell you when I put up another tutorial. So until the next time, happy crafting, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.